I did eat a lot of glue.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest.
Last time on Stumble Quest, the group cheeses it out of the city when they realize forces from Mondin are on the way and reorient themselves towards the sea, where they dearly hope their ship has been docked after receiving a Raven missive. Larian waffles on whether he wants to stay with the group or rejoin his family, and the gang succeeds in cracking open one whole salt-sealed door.
Can I take one of the salt chunks?
Sure.
Sick.
You were just like a hoarder, I say in realization as I step inside and the cat takes it.
Yeah, you should see my inventory. It's a mess.
We really need to get Brix a bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah, let's enable the hoarding.
Brix, since you have teeny tiny little cat hands, the chunk of salt you end up getting is like a little bit smaller than what your fist would be.
Okay.
Now we can season some stuff on the road.
I was also thinking for like boogin dispelling in case we come across some ghosts or some shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, this place is probably super safe from ghosts with all the salt.
Yeah, you'll never get cursed here.
Never been haunted once. That's our tagline. Salty dog.
Never being haunted once.
Okay,
Never be haunted once. Not even once.
The inside, there's a truly very unimpressive bar there with a single person, elderly man working the bar, has an eye patch and everything, obsessively cleaning a single glass. It's very dimly lit. There's only 2 candles and the whole place lit right now.
Scrubbing salt off the glass.
He realizes he has more glasses, but they're on the side where his eye patch is, so he can't see them.
Yeah, he can't, exactly.
Yeah.
That's real now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's scrubbing the salt off the glass.
He's staring directly at you guys as you enter, but not in a way that, like, you caught his attention as you entered, but in a way like he's just been staring at the door for, like, a while.
Just disassociating.
Yeah.
Yeah, is his eye, like, unfocused, or has he just been like, someone better walk through that fucking door?
No, it's laser focused.
Okay.
We were struggling with the door, perhaps for minutes. Like, not just a quick little thing. Like, we were, like, beating on the door and using tools to get it open.
Guy
and, like,
didn't even
prying it open
give a
horribly.
shit.
And, like, he watched us the whole time.
Yeah.
I love the idea that we struggled to get in, we walk in, and then apropos of nothing, he just goes, "Never been haunted. Not even once." We're all just like, okay, man, well, that leads me to believe you're haunted right now. You, not this place, you.
You are the ghost.
Oh, God.
Not once. If he manages to work not once into all his dialogue in some way, then...
Not one.
Jeff is like, you're posing so many challenges that I really want
yes,
to engage with, but I don't know if I can because there are far too many prompts in this.
All I can picture right now is the, like, bar scenes in The Shining where Jack Nicholson goes to get a bunch of drinks from a ghost. That's that guy. He's the ghost bartender.
Wait. What if he wants the place to be haunted because it used to bring customers, but now that there's all the salt around, they have no ghosts and nobody comes around anymore?
Oh, is this the mini game?
Yeah, this
where
is
we have to go, like, decrust the house.
You have to lure in a ghost.
Just created a side quest.
We have to help him get a ghost so that more customers come.
Just bring a man in here and fucking kill him.
So the ghost is trapped inside and the salt keeps him there. Yeah. All right, this is a great plan. Let's go find someone to murder.
Really pissed off that he can't leave.
Yeah, we
used to be horribly haunted.
We end up going around town just being like, "Hey, man, do you have any unfinished business?" The guy's like, "Yeah, actually, I have quite a bit. Why do you ask? Can you come with us to this hotel for a minute?"
Sure.
You got some things that are like really urgently you need to do.
Murder guy. This is what we've become.
But then we might get haunted, and that defeats the purpose.
No, but then we leave the inn, and he's stuck in there because the salt holds him there.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's repercussionless murder and ghost creation.
Well, first off, we got to clear the salt out to get him in.
No, because we're bringing in a live person.
Yeah, we bring in a live person, and then we make him unalive.
What is this party turned into?
We're going to unalive him inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it just occurred to me I can actually just summon a ghost now.
You could just summon.
Yeah, but they dissipate. Sure. We need a forever
that's
ghost.
True. We do need a forever ghost.
That's a shame.
Maybe a ghost that dissipates is enough for the side quest for us. This isn't even a side quest.
Why are you being such a quitter, Nick?
Yeah, we're just making this up. Jeff has not said a word this whole time. We can find.
I'm on board though.
We can find a wizard with permanence, really powerful wizard in this town somewhere, and then cast permanence on the ghost.
It's a middle of like buttfuck nowhere town.
I know it's gonna be hard.
You know what's easier? Find some guy that we kill.
We have to help this guy. We have to help his business. It's suffering.
Yeah,
he needs a ghost.
Suffering. I think he's fine.
He hasn't said anything to us.
He's just looked at us, and the entire time we're just squabbling in the door, and we're talking about killing people.
We're making up a headcanon about this restaurant, about this building.
Okay, so aside from the shitty bar where this grizzled eye patch wearing man is, there are 2 bar stools. One is broken. There are 4 tables and only one person sitting at one of them.
What does the person look like?
They look like they haven't eaten in like 5 days.
He should go outside and lick the house.
They look weary as shit.
Yeah, his salt sounds like it's really low.
They are currently like hugging a huge cask of ale.
Well, there's the problem.
I've been watching a lot of Bar Rescue lately, and I'm just like, oh,
are you going to John Tapper this place?
John Tapper this bar.
We need to rescue this bar. We need to help this bar. It's on troubled times.
And what better way to do that than to give it the charming lore of a ghost?
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to tell him he needs to clean his bar up and stop serving raw chicken wings, but
don't even carry chicken wings.
Yeah, this guy's clearly had too much salt. That's why he's so skinny.
And this salty little guy that's in here, this like one other patron,
the salted
doesn't
fella.
happen to look like a Church of the One God person or anything, right?
No.
Like, this is just a guy.
He looks like he may have tried to be a pirate at one time and couldn't hack it.
Yeah, he was too skinny.
So he's a half-rate pirate?
He was too shitty.
String bean, you skinny piece of shit.
Whoa.
He's holding on to his cask of ale as if it's the only thing he has in the world.
Only thing he has, eh?
Holy.
I'm sitting here being like, maybe I'll buy this guy some food, and you're sitting here like, maybe I'm gonna steal his ale just for the fucking thrill of it. Like,
time to get on the wagon, boyo.
Those are both good things. Why not both?
Yeah.
It's helping him with sobriety.
Yeah.
How about you put the booze down and have a sandwich?
We don't know anything about this guy.
Maybe we should kill him and put him out of his misery.
These guys, we're literally just making up lore for this
projecting
building.
So hard right now. Oh, God.
Jeff has something planned for us here, and we're just making shit
I feel
up.
like Jeff has absolutely nothing planned. This was supposed to take 5 minutes.
We're just supposed to go in and get a fucking room.
Let's spend the whole session trying to fix this bar up and get him a ghost.
Well, we do want to run our own bar someday, remember?
There is a guy in here who could just be the ghost.
This is where we practice.
Yeah.
This is where we practice renovating a bar.
Exactly.
Guys. Hear me out.
I'm gonna go see if there's any rooms available.
Wait, no. Hear me out for a second. You're talking about making a bar, right?
Yes.
This place sucks. Why don't we
Guys, have you ever seen Bar Rescue?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Using the stage play bar rescue.
We need to rescue this bar.
First, we need some inventory, and Brix beelines it over to the guy and just tries to, like, yank the cask out of his hands, but she's far too weak.
Saying that. I didn't finish what I was saying. It's already go time.
It's 5 minutes ago we were saying we needed to be inconspicuous. I am at my fucking limit.
Guys, we need to rescue this bar.
Okay.
This is a test. This is a test from God.
We can't keep doing this.
I can feel it.
This
I
feels
can't live like this anymore.
This feels like that meme where it's the mom in the front of the car screaming, "Why can't you just be normal?" And then it's all of us in the back seat going,
Yeah.
Okay, here's the plan. We talk to him. We sell that we're going to help him fix his bar up. We're going to make this the bumpinest bar in town, and we're going to call it the Haunted Hole.
And then we kill that guy.
And we're going to call it, we're going to get rid of the salt. First thing, bud, the salt needs to go.
Okay, I think this is it. I think that you and I are getting in a fist fight right now. Knack, I'm going to fight you in this tavern right now, dude.
This whole time, the bartender has not stopped looking at you.
in character.
He also has not said a word to you.
He hasn't said anything.
No, that all was in character. That Knack stuff, that Knack dialogue was in character.
This is real.
He's making head cannons for this. I'm beating him up. Somebody stop me.
I won't.
I won't.
Stop you.
Okay, but yes, he also hasn't greeted you. He's done nothing. He's just looked at you while you squabble.
Brix is going to go to the bar and hop up on the bad stool.
He's trying to read our vibes, and our vibes are atrocious right now.
Our vibes are all over the place.
No, our vibes are helpful.
No, we need to keep a low profile. I'm gonna go talk to the bartender. Try not to knock down the whole building while I'm gone.
Brix is already on the bad stool trying to greet him, but, like, it's wobbly, so she's like, hello, 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 and she's, like, digging claws into the bar.
Art's gonna eventually pick Brix up and like, put her on the counter.
The moment that Brix jumped upon the shitty stool, it just completely collapsed.
No.
Oh.
Knack motions to the stool.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can fix that.
It is not our problem. It's not our problem.
I can fix it,
This is not
though.
our problem. No, but this is not our problem.
And she starts, like, pulling shit out of her bag, and she's like, I have some glue. I think it's glue. Yeah, it's glue. So I can put this back together. And she glues a leg to the flat side of the seat of the stool immediately.
Knack grabs Art by the shoulder.
Don't let the dream die.
What?
Look at you. You've become jaded.
You've
You've forgotten the dream, and now it's dead.
Started jaded.
This is our
I've never
chance.
not been. I think I'm probably less jaded now than I was when we started out on this
Oswalt
journey.
starts walking into the ocean.
The salt. It comes for Oswald. It's overtaking him.
He lets him take it.
Yeah. I take his hand and die with him.
You two have become something more than you were.
Yeah.
Half humanoid, half salt.
Okay.
We emerge from the salty ocean going, "This is bullshit!"
This Jett. Yeah.
Mad at everything. Anyway.
Whew.
No, I'm sorry, continue. I wanted to make a goof. I'm done now.
While Knack is hassling Art, I walk up to the bar.
I am trying to talk to the bartender, but I'm being shaken by a Thrycreen who is stronger than me.
Yeah. It is very strong, so.
As you walk up to the bar, something catches your attention. It clearly was once a sign advertising their singular food item, but is now faded beyond all recognition.
Is it raw
And
chicken
it's just
wings?
called the Salty Dogs, with
Ugh.
a painting
dog.
of a hot dog.
Come on, we gotta do something about this.
I ignore it with a pang of fear, and I talk to him.
Got salt on the menu.
I don't know if we have
Just
to
salt?
like.
Just salt. Piles of salt.
We don't have to do something about this. Not everything we encounter in life is going to be an easily solvable side quest, Knack.
What are you talking about? Look, I fixed the stool.
And she like points to it.
Do you have any room?
It poofs and you've glued it back together, but then it just goes into salt.
We've already failed so badly at not being conspicuous. Like,
Yeah. Well, it was going to happen.
To be fair, I think more glue ended up inside of me than on the stool. So that's on me. That's my bad.
Fuck.
We cannot stop being punchy enough to have a conversation with the bartender.
I mean,
I'm trying. I'm trying.
right here.
But I'm
all
being
trying
harassed.
so hard, but it's like a nightmare where you can't like punch hard enough, or like you can't run. Like we just can't talk to this bartender.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this guy ignoring me?
No. Okay. So you come up,
There's a
and
ruckus, but-
while all this shit is happening,
Yes.
this does not phase neither him nor the other patron whatsoever.
Perfect.
And you walk up and you ask if there's any rooms.
Yeah.
There's a brief beat, and he's staring you dead in the face. He puts down the glass he was cleaning, maybe a little bit too hard, and says, "Yes."
How many do you have?
1 second.
And he hobbles out. As he comes out from behind the bar, you can
How
see
many
that
peg
he's
legs
got
does
one
he have?
peg leg.
Oh, okay.
Just the one.
Oh,
Made of
man.
salt.
Yeah.
It's
No.
also salty, yeah.
But yeah, it is covered
But
in
it is
salt.
salty,
That's
yeah.
correct. Yeah.
He's leaving a trail of crumbly salt behind him.
For grip.
Knack rolls his head and looks at you guys like,
Come on, guys, we gotta do something about this.
So
Everything
Knack,
is an
if you
offense
want
to Knack.
to wood shape this place into something beautiful, you should probably talk to the owner first, but I will not stop you.
No one will stop us if we just kill him.
Oh my
Why
god.
are you? You are the one who just
Whoa.
told me to not jump to murder, and I don't understand why now you want to.
I did eat a lot of glue.
Yeah.
it's not
She's
murder, it's an
tripping.
acquisition.
She's tripping.
Yeah, also that. Tripping balls.
Yeah, Larian, do you have anything for poison?
Do I? I'm not sure. I have detect poison.
Oh yeah, that cat's poisoned as hell.
We know she ate it. That's not.
He's cat's poison.
Brix has
cat
got her
poison.
paws out in front of her and she's just looking at him.
Like drunk poisoned or like poison?
We're like huffed glue poison.
I can delay poison.
I think I can cure poison.
Wait.
Are you poisoned?
I don't know,
No,
Jeff,
we
am I
can.
poisoned?
Yeah. Maybe slightly, but he does know neutralize poison, so.
Oh, perfect. Maybe we should neutralize poison before Brix decides it's a good idea to kill the bartender.
We would have a ghost.
Which
I
we need
don't
for some
see-
reason.
Again, I think it's really the creation of the ghost where this whole idea is falling apart.
A ghost bartender, you say? That's a hell of a gimmick.
I wouldn't normally be so opposed to helping someone so clearly in need. However, killing
to say
him
he doesn't
does
like it
not
this
seem
way?
to be the way to help.
Yeah, maybe he likes this place falling apart and shitty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Certainly likes it salty.
Mm-hmm.
But Larian is like, give me a second. I think so. Yes. Holds out a finger to Brix, and there's a little sparkly light, and Brix feels less poisoned. And by less, I mean not at all. Congratulations.
Awesome.
We solved the minigame.
Is the man coming back with how many rooms
Yeah,
he
is he
has?
back?
Yeah,
I'm shocked he doesn't know from the top of his head.
For a few minutes,
Yeah.
you can hear him very loudly stomping around, opening doors, closing them too hard.
He doesn't have a ledger of like which rooms are taken or free?
No.
Oh my god.
Well, it's a good thing
Have you
that he's
seen
up
the
there.
state of this place?
Oh god.
It's a good thing that he's up there because Brix starts doing that cat thing and they're like, oh, and then she runs behind the bar and bars.
Okay.
The glue's gone.
That happens.
I didn't see anything. They asked me.
He stomps back down the stairs. He says, "Yeah, got 4 rooms.
Damn it.
That's all of them."
Oh.
Okay, fine. They're all free, yeah? Like
Yeah.
completely free? Do they each have a bed?
He nods. He stops for a moment,
Uh-huh.
thinks, and then nods.
Okay.
He wasn't sure if they all had beds, you see.
Fair enough.
So he had to
I
pick back.
guess
I
I'll
bet
take
they're
all of them so we can each
impeccably
take a
cool.
room.
Yeah. So we can each take a room.
Dibs.
Brix, that's
You said we could each take a room.
No.
I mean, if she wants a room, maybe you should let her have a room for herself.
And I'm sick.
So like other people can't share. Other people.
I mean,
Other people could just share a room and she could have her own room.
I'm already assuming that I'm sharing with Larian.
Well,
So-
I guess he counts as other people, yes. I guess he is other people.
Larry's just standing in the corner, pushing his fingies together.
I love how Larian's just like fingers together
Yeah.
this whole time. So if you would like to share a room with someone, go for it.
No,
But
I wouldn't. Okay, whatever. I'm going upstairs. It was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. Whatever.
As you go upstairs,
It's a bad idea. Yeah.
the bartender grabs you by the shoulder, says, "It's a gold a room."
Okay. I
that's fine.
give him 1 gold for me. Here's my gold.
Thanks.
Yep.
He rustles around in his pocket and hands you you guessed it, very salty key.
Oh God. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's like
No, it's actually like worn away the inside of the lock, so now that it fits the salt crust.
okay, whatever, man. If it works, it will work. Okay.
You have to jiggle it a little bit.
Thank you.
You gotta loosen the salt a little bit.
Oswalt gives the guy a piece of gold.
Yeah, Art also gives the guy a piece of gold.
Does
Knack have any gold?
I
What?
think Knack has no material deficiency.
has no gold.
Art hands
I'm
over
not
2
counting.
pieces of gold for himself and Knack.
All right, great. He hands over all the keys, and before you all make your way all the way upstairs, he's like, "Wait, I forgot. Welcome to the Salty Dog.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Thanks.
My name's Peg, and I'll be helping you."
I don't. I
Fuck
love it.
Of course it's Peg.
Yeah.
Of
Peg.
Of course it's Peg. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I already had a question about the salt coming first. Did the name come first or the salt? And now, again,
Yeah, did the name come first or
The-
the pet?
the peg come first.
Jeff just like
Don't know.
You'll never
Is
know.
Peg short for something? Is it short for peggery or?
Are you gonna ask?
Yeah.
Peg.
Peggy.
Peggy.
What's Peggy short for?
Good fucking question.
Hmm. Is it short for something?
It is.
Must be.
Patrice?
It's a weird one. What's Peggy short for? Is the top Google.
Pegatha.
Agatha.
Margaret.
Patricia.
What?
Margaret.
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck
Margaret.
off.
It's a,
I think
this
we
is
arrived-
this is an English thing where like
Yeah.
names like
Dick.
Margaret will be
Richard.
shortened to like Meg and then
Maggie.
Maggie and then Peggy. Yeah.
Peggy.
I hate this.
But even honestly, Margaret to Maggie is already a pretty big jump.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Peggy, there you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
how
We all
Bill
learned
can be
something
short for William, you know?
Yeah.
Billiam.
Or Billiam.
And then I have a friend just named Bob, not Robert. Bob.
Bob.
Huh.
That's like I have a friend named Vlad. It's not Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Yeah.
Vlad.
Can I interest you all in a salty dog?
I'm gone already. I'm not doing this. I'm gone.
Oswald's walking and stops and just goes, yes.
My tummy hurts. I'm good.
All right.
Knack is like, how do I phrase? He's doing like this pose. He's like,
He's sort of
His hand
holding
on
his
his
chin.
chin,
Like,
thinking.
yeah.
They're doing the thinking.
He's
they're
holding his
thinking
chin,
pose.
like nodding and looking around at the place. Almost like a Gordon Ramsay pose, like
Yeah.
looking over the shoulders of like of people. Like he's thinking about all the ways that this place could be fixed up. He's very interested in seeing one of these salty dogs.
Oswald's not sure if it's food or a drink, but he wants to know.
That'll be 5 silver, please.
He pays.
He disappears to behind a door, which is presumably the kitchen. Although, judging by the size of the establishment, it seems like the kitchen is about the size of a closet. So he disappears behind there for a few minutes, let's say like 10, comes back out with a dull iron plate upon which sits a single hot dog, rather unimpressive looking, in a rather unimpressive looking bun. And he slides it over to you.
No toppings? Nothing?
It's all cooked into the hot dog.
Oswald takes a bite.
The very first sensation that you feel is that, living up to its name, it is strikingly salty. But after that, it does have like a very nice, savory taste, followed by like a little bit of a tang. Shockingly good.
Oh,
Just probably bad for your soul.
But yeah, probably. If you ate like more than 5 throughout your whole life, you would probably just instantly die.
Mhm.
But it's great. It just lacks any presentation.
so does the good outweigh the bad?
Yeah. Like, it's rather salty at first, but then the more you eat it, the more you just get the savory and the tang, and it's nice.
Oswald takes a bite. Immediately after taking the bite, he kind of makes the concerned look, the kombucha girl look, where he's like, ugh.
Mhm.
And then as he chews, he goes, oh.
Oh,
So he's going full
wait.
Brittany Broski reaction image on
Yeah.
this.
No, wait.
Yeah, and he just goes, oh, this is the nicest thing I've eaten in quite a while. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next, eyebrows, if he has any, raise up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Jock.
Yeah. Oswald continues to eat this thing while he heads up to his room.
Somehow you find that the saltiness actually lets the flavor like linger in your mouth for longer. So the more you're eating it, the more potent the taste becomes.
Nice.
Do you think this fella, like the skinny fella, looks like that because he's eaten so many of these? It's like dehydrated.
He's a raisin.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only drinking booze, and that's going to make it worse. He needs water.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
shriveling up and drinking booze. Like, this isn't good. He needs
No.
water.
Art's also going up to the room. He's he's out.
Okay,
He's out
great.
here.
I mean, Brix is already in a room and in the middle of the bed, all curled up asleep.
Aw. It's not a very comfortable bed.
It'll do.
It's not a very good material. Clearly cheap, very thin.
She usually sleeps on
Bed
the floor.
frame is
it's fine.
wobbly. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. The rooms are kind of dingy and dark. They have a single tiny window. That's really about it. Not a whole lot else.
Is there like blankets?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how there's always mysteriously that one blanket you have in your house that's like that scratchy
I
wool?
knew you were going to say that. And
It's one of
yes,
those.
and it's terrible. And it's thin and scratchy and nobody wants it. And you still won't throw it away.
It's uncomfortable and not warm.
Yeah. Well, maybe the night wouldn't have to be so cold if someone had agreed to like share a bed with me instead of with that lanky asshole that nobody really wants here. But whatever. I guess I'll take my scratchy blanket and
Lanky?
I don't know.
Yeah, lanky Larian.
Yeah. That's right.
That's what they
I
used to call him in middle school.
high five Knack from the just.
Larian's like pretty buff for a cleric. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's jock vibes.
Why did he become a cleric?
I pretend that I do not
we
see it.
should
I don't know what you want me to say.
We shouldn't be the classes that we
No.
are. Art should have
No.
been the cleric.
The real answer is probably something along the lines of like, he knew that being a paladin would mean that he would have to actually go out and do things.
Mhm.
Whereas being a cleric, you still have to do things, but it's more of a position where you can pretend to do things.
Ah.
So he's lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the lazy.
He took the lazy
up,
route. Yeah.
The stoner.
Um,
Lazy
Okay.
Larian.
Silently judges.
I imagine Art was forced to be a paladin because he had no talent for magic.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
So they were just like, well, if we give him a sword, at least he can hit things, which is debatable.
He tries. That's the important part.
He tries to hit things. Yeah.
To wonder he ever like graduated from the academy and like actually went out to do missions.
Yeah.
But
that's why Art's like, you decided I would die.
Yeah.
And you didn't really care.
I mean,
where's the
can't
lie?
really argue with you. Yeah.
Knack slides up to the bar, puts his elbow on the bar and towards the bartender.
I have a couple of questions about this business.
He nods and picks up another glass and begins to clean it.
How many customers would you say you get in here on average?
Maybe 2.
Is one of them him? Is he around here often?
I guess so.
Doesn't know nor care.
Peg is not in the business of keeping records.
Nope.
He seems to be barely in business in general.
Peg, I'm not gonna lie. You might not know it, but you're a lucky man and you've been given an opportunity today. A great opportunity.
He stops cleaning the glass, raises an eyebrow, sets it down, interlocks his fingers, and says,
Go on.
My friends and I happen to be connoisseurs of bars.
Pubbery.
Of pubbery.
Pubbery.
Please tell him we're known as the Pub Thumpers.
Yes.
Continue.
We're known as the Pub Thumpers. And,
Yeah, show him your guild card. Make it really official.
Yeah, I pull out my guild card, slide it across the table.
we travel around going from bar to bar. And I think, this place is nice. With a few changes, you could be pulling in a lot more numbers than just 2.
Shit, like 7.
Wow.
He's studying the card. He's looking over it. He looks up at Knack. He hands the card back and he says,
From Castell, huh? I hear they have quite a few very successful businesses. Might be inclined to believe you. What can you do for me exactly?
Well, see, my specialty is offering advice, but you listen to that advice, and this place will be bustling with customers.
Boy,
What are we gonna do? I'm like,
He's
I
acting
got
like he's
like
hungry.
this part of it planned, and I got nothing.
I mean, you have wood shape. Like, you could, actually renovate the bar. If
I
you
could
wanted
summon
to.
a bunch of non-union workers.
Knack is
well,
canonically and set up as being kind of an artist.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
draws a lot.
He carves little things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Knack moves his hand over the far edge of the bar and waves it over and casts wood shape on a small area of the edge of the bar, and the wood reshapes itself into having nice carving and around the lip, around the edge. It's just,
Yeah.
got a nice little pattern and
Like a bevel.
smoothed out. Yeah.
Cool.
Me and my friends have very specialized in different ways, and we could perhaps combine our efforts to make this place even better than it already is.
Should I ask for money? Should I be for the right price?
I don't know. How good are you at diplomacy?
Yeah.
Or should I just be in exchange for all of our room fees to be waived? How long are we going to be here? A few days?
We don't know.
You know what the fucked up thing about this is? There's a part of me that actually thinks this is a good idea because we're in a town that aren't used to travelers. And if we're just we're contractors, people will be like, oh, all right. So if we're actually helping with the fucking...
So it's actually giving us a cover
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
I'm so angry this is working in our favor.
Thank you, my baby.
And it's also endearing ourselves to a local.
Assuming we
might come
don't
in
fuck
handy.
this up horribly.
Just one local.
Okay. So Peg is inspecting Knack's handiwork and gives Knack a sort of quizzical look after seeing him use magic to reshape his bar. And after what you could feasibly call too long of a pause, he cracks a wide smile.
How many wooden teeth does he have?
One.
Oh.
And it's one of his canines.
Oh,
Is it wood or is it salt?
he's like
Who's to say?
he's like a gross anime girl, like those anime girls with the fang, but
Little-
gross.
Yeah.
Little
Right.
snaggletooth thing.
Yeah, he's got the snaggle tooth.
But it's there because he doesn't have anything else, so it goes over his lip.
Yeah, this is canon now.
Uh-huh.
Yep, there it is. He has a snaggletooth. I think I might be inclined to take some of your advice. But how about this? How about you give me one tip? I'll try it out for a bit, see how it works, and then we can talk more about this.
I think that sounds great to me. How's about an exchange? You let me and my friends stay in your inn upstairs there. Guarantee you, by the time that we leave this building, your whole business will be turned around.
Roll a diplomacy for me, please.
We're
Like
already.
We already paid and everything, too.
We've already paid. We've already like quadrupled his normal amount of people who are
Yeah.
in the bar.
Yeah, so now he can't say it didn't work because we can be like, oh, but you got more customers.
It's already working.
It's already working.
Loophole.
Hey, that's not fair.
Yeah, it's us.
Ooh! Got a nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Hold
He's
on, where
so
is it?
sold.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
That's right.
fuck yeah.
Knack has this sort of gravitas about him as he's giving this pitch, he's making this proposal. And Peg is nodding and stroking his chin and thought, when Knack is done with the whole spiel, he just smiles and holds out his hand for a handshake. He says, "It sounds like a deal."
Knack
Oh my god.
clasps his hand on his and gives him a good firm shake. Knack is excited. Knack has had dreams of opening a bar for a long time since it started as a humble lie to get in, and now it is blossomed into this wonderful opportunity.
All
Knack,
the best things in life start off as a lie.
A humble lie.
What time is it in game? Is it like nighttime?
You guys started this whole thing like with the exploding of the griffin's nest.
Yeah, and it was breakfast
In-
time then.
And then you went and you fought, you did the whole, I'd say it's like the sun's
It's the same
beginning
day.
to set. Yeah.
Has this whole pick
Yeah.
one day?
Yeah.
Wait, we crossed the desert.
Yeah, we did that.
No, because
No, wait, I mean, we only went like 2
yeah,
hours.
it was like a
to get
3-hour
here.
3
walk.
hours.
Right,
Yeah.
but on top of everything else we've done to... Oh, what a big day.
You went
what a
from
day, what a
destroying
day.
bars to fixing
Wait.
bars.
Were you a dog
Redemption
running
arc!
around
Redemption
town this
arc!
morning?
Maybe.
I think that was the
Oh.
night before.
I was a dog running around town this morning.
No, because it also happened
It happened the night before as well.
when the bar exploded.
That was the night before, I believe. That
Oh
was
my
yesterday.
God.
Okay,
yeah,
that
was
was
yesterday,
just-
Knack. He's a new man.
Yeah, this is my redemption. This is how I... This
Redemption
is
arc.
ridiculous.
Okay, this is your redemption, but this morning we were eating breakfast and you exploded into an elephant.
Like I said, he went from
Was that
destroying
this
bars
morning?
to
I thought
fixing
that was
bars.
last night.
He's
No, because last night it happened in your room and we had those encounters. But in the morning it happened at breakfast and the pancakes and waffles went everywhere.
Yeah.
But this is the evolution. This is the culmination of that character arc. Next days of elephant
blasting.
turning into elephants and
Blasting.
blasting things is done, and now he's
All
ready
I'm
to
saying-
he's ready to make amends.
Is you've gone from exploding bars to fixing bars in under
Knack-
24 hours.
I love how little sense Knack makes. Like he
That's the
his
beauty of
motivations-
Knack. I love it.
He makes no sense.
I love it. I love it so much.
It's just because Knack's life is like his mind is working really fast. He's getting over things really quickly.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about any of this. I want to be really clear. It's just really funny.
It's wonderful. I love it.
What's the first piece of advice that I should give him? Or should I have Knack just like run upstairs and tell the group?
Well, first of all, he's agreed to waive your stay fee, so he hands you 4 gold.
Oh, nice.
Knack tells no one and now has 4 gold.
No. Knack's gonna run upstairs and be like, guys, I fucked up. Now I have to help this guy fix the fire.
This is player talking. I think the first bit of advice is to fucking clean off the salt outside.
Clean the salt off the door so that customers can come in.
Brix, however, would have a different bit of advice, so.
Well, I think the cleaning up the salt is too big of a thing for the first little piece of advice. Like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
If Art can do it with his new power washing capabilities.
Set up and pay off.
But also, we could also maybe recommend that he collect the salt.
Bro.
So that he can use it for
Yeah.
food.
And sell it as like a local souvenir. It's gourmet sea salt.
That, or he should
It's
make
organic.
He should make fish and chips with it because he lives right next to a fucking.
No, he's got the salty dogs.
Yeah, but I'm saying he needs a bigger menu because salty food drives beer sales.
It's true.
No, you don't want to go.
You are going full John Taffer.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I want Knack to have one suggestion before he goes and talks to the crew, and then we can have everybody. We can have everybody take part.
Well, I'm just saying you want to keep it simple for him. You don't want to overwhelm him with the first thing. So the first thing should be
Smile
like
more.
a little 2-parter thing, which is no, don't tell. He has 1 tooth. Don't tell him to smile more.
He has a mouthful of teeth. He just has 1 fake tooth.
Smile, baby.
No. He has one.
One.
No.
Oh.
No, he just has 1 fake
mouthful
tooth.
full of teeth.
He has a peg tooth, and then the rest of the teeth are normal.
Okay.
Yeah, pig tooth.
A peg leg, like a little mini peg leg for a tooth.
They came as
Yeah.
a matching
He's a
set.
peg
He
tooth.
pulled out a tooth so he could use the little peg tooth.
He
That's-
lost his eye, tooth, and leg all at the same time.
A peg leg tooth is amazing.
It was a 3-for-1 deal.
The first bit of advice you should give him is kind of like a 2-parter. Step 1, either repair or fix the stool that's broken.
It is fixed. What are you talking about?
It poofed in the salt.
Whatever,
Gotta know
whether or
what-
not it's actually fixed or not, he should do something about the broken stool. But the primary thing he should do is make it so that the door is easy to open. And then you can say the reason why you should do that is because we thought it was closed when we first got here because the door wouldn't open.
No, the first bit of advice is you should tell him that he needs to get a gimmick, and a ghost is a perfectly good gimmick.
Fuck
he needs
off.
to get a ghost.
No.
That'll come later. The rebrand will
That'll come
will
later.
be later. The rebrand is definitely a part of the plan, though. The salt thing, baby, bubby, it's working, but like it's the kind of not actually.
Fuck, I
So
want
we
Knack
gotta
to say
change
that.
We need a new
Bubby,
gimmick.
it's not working.
Yeah, I gotta give him like weird like baby nicknames now. Like every time I talk to him,
Sweetie, honey, listen,
Tiger,
Sweetheart.
sport, you clap him on the ass.
Jim.
Knack says,
All right. Well, listen, if you want to try something small to start, I guarantee you that these next things I'm going to tell you will do wonders for getting customers in here and in these seats. So, first off,
Oh, God.
that door, you're going to need to clean it. You're going to need to get the salt off the door. I know you got the salt thing going on, but the customers need to be able to get in. They're going to check that door. They're going to think it's locked. And they're not going to come in. So you got to fix the door. Keep that salt, though. If you like what that does for you, you're going to want to keep that salt because I got another plan for later. Number 2, make sure all these seats can actually wait. That one over there, that one broke when my cat sat on it.
Just upstairs right now, even though Brick's feeling kind of tummy sick, she just got mad and she doesn't know why.
As you're explaining these things, he's nodding along, but he's starting to get a little bit more of a somber look on his face. He's still on board, but he's like,
Just can't
quite. These old bones don't carry me as well as they used to. It's hard to get out to the shops or try to clear off that salt.
He needs to hire people.
How many seats does he have?
There's 4 tables. Each table has 2 chairs. The chairs are all fine. He used to have 2 stools, and that's it.
So the chairs are all good? They're fine, they work?
They could be nicer, but they function fine.
Next, testing them all out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's only got 1 stool now, though.
Is he going to get you to do it? Is this where this is going?
Yes.
I think he wants me to do it. Knack says,
All right, I'll do this for you.
he puts his hands together and he uses wood shape to, I guess, how many stools does he have now? 2?
1.
And 1 broken one.
Oh my god.
He has 1? He had 2?
He has 1 and 1 broken one.
Well, the broken one is like glued together, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much weight it's gonna hold, but it's technically in one piece.
Knack works on the broken one first, and he uses wood shape to like make a beautiful, almost like tree trunk looking woven stump stem. Kind of holds on to the lip of the top of the stool.
I like that.
He tests that, and then he does the same to the other one so that they match.
Okay. His eyes light up when he sees you do that, and he just has this look of joy upon his face, as if it was the greatest thing you could have done for him in that moment.
You've already made this man's life better.
He's
Mm-hmm.
elated.
I'm assuming that when he said his old bones can't do much these days, he meant he can't clean the door.
Well, he just can't get around or do his intense labor as he used to. He's like rickety and old, presumably walking around on the peg leg hurts like a fucking son of a bitch.
I love the idea of him just complaining a bunch, and then it's just like, we're not just giving advice anymore. We're like doing all the work.
That's how Restaurant Rescue works.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go get my friend. My friend specializes in helping clean things off. Give me 1 second.
Knack goes up the stairs, up the stairs, down the hall, and he he busts into the room that Art's in.
Oh, hi?
Art, you gotta help me.
Here's your gold.
Knack, what's...
Knack flicks a gold back to you.
Listen,
Art catches it.
I got us free rooms,
Okay.
but and it's a big but.
Okay. Oh,
It's not a big deal,
okay.
though. It's not a big deal. I may have said that we will help fix the bar.
Art just kind of nods like he saw this coming. Uh,
He talked me into it. It wasn't my idea.
I'm sure...
I need your help.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Do you remember the salt on the door? Do you happen to remember that?
I do remember the salt on the door. Yes, it was very hard to get in the building.
Can you do that thing you did with Honey, the whoosh thing on the door to clean that salt off?
I can certainly try.
Let's go.
Just
Let's go.
He jumps and skips out
Yeah.
the door.
Okay. Yeah. No. Art runs after him because he doesn't know what else to do in this situation other than run behind his clearly kind of manic friend.
Knack goes
Very
down to the
scared
door.
that this might lead to some kind of elephant explosion. So he is like, nope, we're doing whatever.
Knack busts into your room and he has a trunk.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit.
I'm not threatening you or anything. Listen, this is a threat,
Okay.
but I might need
no.
to do this.
Okay.
We're running downstairs. We're running downstairs.
Okay.
All the way down the stairs. Knack grabs the door and forces it open. It's all crusty and nasty. And then he like uses create water to splash water all over all the salt.
All right, give it a go.
Art's gonna try and wash it off.
Okay. I'm going to have to ask you to spend 2 extra points on it this time, though, because that's
That's fine.
real crusted on there.
I have a surprising amount of points left, considering that we did have major combat today, so we're
Fantastic.
good. Yeah.
Between the two of you and a little bit of work, some elbow grease,
For 1 extra point, can I have collected the salt as well?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Okay.
The salt starts flaking off and then swirling into like a little pile.
Yeah.
It's not 100% off, but you can close the door properly now.
Okay. Art has it collected and like he grabbed like a napkin off a table as they were going out, as Knack was like spouting like, yeah, we're gonna clean the salt off, and then he's gonna use the salt for things, and then he's gonna do more things, and then maybe I'll have like made the bar a better place, and like it's just like all that was happening like as we ran down the stairs and ran outside.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The door is now cleaner of salt than it was.
Knack tests the door.
It closes and opens just fine. It's still creaky as fuck. Makes a terrible grinding sound, but it functions. It's usable now, so that's nice.
Something.
Yeah, progress.
Knack flicks off one little remaining piece of salt.
Perfect. Thank you, Art. Thank you.
No problem. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay?
I'm never better. What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Oh no,
I'm fine. Why are you asking me this?
I'm not working through anything right now. I don't got any. You got nothing to worry about. I don't have any baggage. Baggage? Why would you even suggest that?
Why did your voice crack when you
didn't
said
say the
baggage,
word.
Knack?
Yeah, I didn't say the word baggage at all.
Someone did. I heard it.
Knack runs upstairs. Runs upstairs, runs down the hall, goes down all the way down the hall. He starts banging on all the doors.
Hi.
Oswalt opens the door.
We come out. What's up?
Guys, we need to talk.
What happened?
That gets everyone in one room.
Okay.
We're gonna rescue this bar.
Oh my god.
Guys, we're doing it. We're gonna rescue this bar.
Next time on Kill
My
Illustrators.
god. yeah. It's like that. It's
There's
like we're going to
There's so many rats.
And then just all these crazy scenes that don't actually happen.
There's like flamethrower sounds. Ah, the rats.
The pirates are breaking in.
My god.
Oh my god.
That's a real possibility.
How do we do this?
Well, howdy, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Stumble Quest with us. Our theme is Struttin' by Louie Zong, with some other music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. And I think you know by now, this is a bi-monthly podcast. It's twice a month, so we will see you in 2 weeks on July 5th. If you'd like to know a little bit more about the show in the meantime, why don't you head over to StumbleQuest.com. We have info about the show, cast, and characters. You can also find us at StumbleQuest on Twitter, and if you're feeling a little bit more sociable, you can always join our show Discord. The link is in the description. 5-star rating and reviews for the show mean the world, and they help us with the algorithm oh so much. So if you wouldn't mind leaving us one on your podcatcher of choice, that would be mighty kind. And of course, we're also on Patreon at patreon.com/StumbleQuest. Rosemary is still running these excellent play-by-post games, and I, for one, cannot wait to see where these adventures go. There are some patrons playing in those very games that I would love to say thank you to. Thank you so much to Andy Animates, Crispy, Eldritch Pixel, Elfheim, John Brideham, Lemon Wiki, Mad Hatter Plush Artist, Mr. Peacher, Mike Provenzano, Shaz Hands, Striker, the Tommynator, Will the Smoshy, and Zolt. This episode was edited by myself, Allie, and you can find me at You See the Hat on most socials, and also in the StumbleQuest Discord, which you should totally join. And stay tuned for next episode, when Knack ends up leaving the party because he got scouted to be on Hotel Hell with Gordon Ramsay. I didn't see that coming.
We derailed this session harder than
I think
we
it's fine.
What do you mean?
I think have ever derailed before.
What do you mean?
Except for the time that we made a murder mystery.
Oh.
I think that was the only time we derailed harder than we did just now.
You know what?
Were we supposed to just stay in this bar and then do other stuff?
Probably.
I was gonna say the funny thing about this whole like we're gonna rescue this bar thing is Oswalt's surprisingly handy because of all of his experience living alone in a swamp. So I have skills in cooking and shit. I have skill points.
Oh my god.
Honestly, we are really good people.
And you tried the food, so you can suggest new food items.
I literally have +4 to cooking checks.
Oh my god.
That's good.
We're just gonna be this bar staff, and then our boat's gonna show up. We're gonna leave this man in the dust. And
we need to
hope
hire
that
him people before we leave.
the Mundan, like, paladins don't show up between
No,
now
we
and-
got to do interviews with new bartenders and stuff.
Yeah.
Jeff, was this how you planned this to go?
Yeah, I think this is probably exactly what you had in mind.
I mean, listen, the beauty of D&D is you guys can do whatever you want.
Next time in Hell's Kitchen.